Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Shift. And this is a new film from writer-director Brock Heasley, and this focuses on a man, Kevin, played by Christopher Polowa, who has the woman of his dreams, Molly, played by Elizabeth Tabish, and there's a strange entity, the Benefactor, played by Neil McDonough, who shifts him into an alternate universe in the grand multiverse of existence, and he's spending his time trying to get back to his wife while being stuck in this dystopian place where everybody worships at the feet of the Benefactor. And this film is from Angel Studios, this faith-based film, which what I appreciate about a good faith-based film is that it has the themes there. Sure, this film particularly wears those themes on its sleeves. There's, like, the main character's reading scripture, he's praying, stuff like that. But there's actually character, story, and filmmaking elements that stand out, too. And, like, that's my biggest pet peeve is watching a faith-based film it's just a message! And they don't think about anything else that goes into it. But I cared about this character, and I think Polowa does a fine job in this leading role. I really like Tabish, who plays his wife, in, the small scenes that they get to spend with each other. Some of the dialogue's a little cheesy and a little on the nose, but I feel like all the actors in the film did a good job of making it feel more natural, and particularly Polowa and Tabish, I really liked their interactions. I think Neil McDonough ate this character up as the Benefactor. He is so entertaining as this entity. You even have, like, Sean Astin, who's this other character who, there's some interesting elements to his character that wind up coming to the surface. And, like, John Billingsley, who plays this one particular character, Russo, who adds an interesting layer that he helps people see their other realities and their other, like, lives in the multiverse. And I really like what they did with that character. From a narrative standpoint, I think most of the multiverse logic made sense. There's some holes here and there, but most of it made pretty good sense. I do feel like this film, which is almost 2 hours, really gets stuck in, like, one place for the vast majority of the film. And I don't know if it's like a budget thing. It couldn't really explore as much of this multiverse experience, but it does get a little repetitive at times, being confined to this. But I do appreciate the world building that they do. Like I said, I think the antagonist is so much fun to watch on screen. I felt there is some real organic emotion that occurs in this film at times. It does feel a little cheesy. It does feel a little confusing at points in terms of some of the logic, and I think it's a little on the nose as we get to especially the climax of, like, hey, this is what this has all been about. But in the end, I think this is a decently moving, interesting sci-fi film that layers in those faith-based elements and has a very game cast that helps bring it all together, and some, I think, solid filmmaking from the director. And in the end, I thought this was a rock-solid experience. I enjoyed it, and it would be an interesting world to explore more. But those are my thoughts on The Shift. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.